Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Have quite a lot to talk about in this video. Some major titles from Ubisoft will be shutting down forever their online services. So they put out a post decommissioning online services in January. There's some old school titles, but some games that are relatively iconic, so we'll talk about that. Have a bit of an update, an unfortunate update on Phantom Blade Executioners. That game will be coming to Steam, but it looks like it'll be seeing a bit of a delayed release. And then lastly, Disney Dreamlight Valley. Interesting on this game, it has gotten its official release date, so it's coming out of early access. It's been in early access for a little while now, and it was initially intended to be a free-to-play release. No longer will Disney Dreamlight Valley be a free-to-play release, and I'll go over why I find this so interesting, because we usually don't see this in gaming at all. It's usually the reverse. A game starts as a pay-to-play title, maybe even releases as a pay-to-play title, and then it becomes free-to-play after the success isn't there. But again, we'll talk that at the end of this video. So, first of all, some unfortunate news. Ubisoft put out a post on their official news section on their website decommissioning some online services in January. Last year, we posted an article on decommissioning online services for some older games. Today, we have an update for you as some additional online services will be decommissioned across several platforms on January the 25th. Decommissioning such services for older games is not something we take lightly, but is a necessity as the technology that drove those services has grown obsolete. Below, you can find a list of games and platforms affected. I'll go over everything. Some of these titles are console games and PlayStation 3 era titles. Assassin's Creed 2, on Xbox 360. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood on Mac. I'm so sorry for all of my viewers that have just been grinding on AC Brotherhood on Mac, especially the online play. It's a sad, sad day for you. Assassin's Creed Liberation HD on PlayStation 3 and 360, Assassin's Creed Revelations on PC, Ghost Recon Future Soldier. That's a game that does not get enough love. I remember playing that game when it came out. I want to say it was back in 2010, 2012, something like that. And I was, like, floored by that game. It was May of 2012. I thought it was a really, really well-made tactical shooter. And I'm not crazy about Ghost Recon or anything like that, but I thought Future Soldier was actually, like, a really well-made game. So that's a little bit of a bummer. Heroes of Might and Magic 6, NCIS on PC, Heroes of Might and Magic obviously on PC, Rus on PC, Splinter Cell Conviction on Xbox 360, and Trials Evolution on PC. That's a notable one as well. Now, rest assured that the decommissioning of online services will only affect certain online functionalities. If you purchase these games, you will still be able to play them, and I don't believe they pull the games from their online storefronts. I really hope they don't, because if they do, that's something we certainly need to talk about when we get closer to that date. But I don't believe they do, because Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is still available. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is still available on Steam and PC, and that game had its online services decommissioned in 2022, I believe. Let me just actually make sure that I'm not crazy, and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is still available. Yes, it is still available. It's been in my library for like a decade now, so I've had no reason in recent memory outside of like deals videos to figure out if Brotherhood was still buyable on the Steam store. But yes, rest assured it's still buyable, so all of these games should be buyable after January, because, you know, games getting pulled these days from Steam. We just had Rocksmith get pulled, and that's another Ubisoft title, and before that, Marvel's Avengers got pulled, and games getting pulled is a regular occurrence that does happen, and whether it be licensing issues, or a lot of the times, games get pulled because online functionality is no longer available. Like, Battlefield Bad Company 2 got pulled because they pulled the online, I believe. I get it that BFBC 2 is an online-focused game, but that game has a good campaign as well, and that game is just not buyable on Steam anymore. That's one of the jarring ones, and I don't know if that game is available on EA's subscription service. I would have to imagine it is, but why not just let people buy it? It's that one was a strange one to me, but these games will have their online services ended come January 25th of 2024. Alright, moving on from that, yesterday I had talked about an upcoming free title that I think you guys should know about, and absolutely, I stand by that. I think you guys all should know about it. Phantom Blade Executioners. This is being done by S-Blade, who are also doing Phantom Blade Zero, and just that game is coming to PC. So it's been announced for PlayStation 5 and PC. For some reason, I keep going back and forth on whether or not it's an exclusive or if it's just a console exclusive. No, it is coming to PC. That is the big game that was announced at the PlayStation Showcase that people were like, whoa, this game looks really good. The only issue is that game probably isn't coming out for years and years. A lot of the times with these games, they kind of turn into vaporware. These big budget titles that just get randomly announced, nobody saw coming, and yeah, they just never come out. Lost Soul Aside is a perfect example of that. Lost Soul Aside is a game that I've known about since like 2016 or 2015. It's been a long time, and I've been waiting for that game for damn near a decade at this point, and we just don't hear anything about it, and that game has... I don't think it's vaporware, but it may as well be vaporware given how many years I've been waiting about it. But S-Game is putting out Phantom Blade Executioners, which is a free-to-play release in the Phantom Blade universe. Phantom Blade Zero, I believe, is like a prequel, an origin story, etc. Phantom Blade Executioners, on the other hand, is a free-to-play, fast-paced action RPGs where players will journey down a bloody path of love and vengeance between the characters. The game uses a high-speed move action system. You must be able to solve the darkest of mysteries. Now, this game is coming to the Epic Games Store on November the 2nd. It looks like the Steam release will be happening sometime after that. I cannot imagine, like, why... In the case of this game, would this be a timed exclusive? Like, that just makes no sense to me. I really can't see this game being a timed exclusive, because this would just be a weird one. However, I offer you guys this, just something to ponder. Chances are S-Game is receiving funding from Sony to make this game a console exclusive. Excuse me, Phantom Blade Zero a console exclusive. Phantom Blade Executioners potentially just to tie into that, hey, we'll give you this game as an exclusive as well. What if Epic Games and S-Game also have had conversations to make Phantom Blade Zero an Epic Games Store exclusive, and they were like, hey, as a make good, we'll give you a Phantom Blade Executioners as a timed exclusive as well. Just throwing that idea out there for you guys. You guys may hate to hear it, but I'm just offering that to you guys. When I had heard initially, just a little while ago, that Executioners was going to be a EGS exclusive for a little bit, whether that be just because it's easier to get games on Epic Games Store, or there's some timed exclusivity gimmick involved here, which that would be what makes sense to me. But when I think about it, it's like, yo, why would, from the lens of EGS, would you get Phantom Blade Executioners as a timed exclusive? That doesn't make any sense to me. However, what does make sense to me, Phantom Blade Executioners being just to give me a freebie, so to speak, to also get Phantom Blade Zero. Okay, now we're talking. That makes sense to me. That makes sense as to why it would be an Epic Games Store exclusive. And I could see that being the reasoning behind that. But that's just my speculation. I have no basis in even knowing that, but that is just the conclusion that I am drawing. It will eventually be out on Steam, but it looks like not right away. Lastly, another free-to-play title, at least, excuse me, not a free-to-play release, a former free-to-play release. Disney Dreamlight Valley gets its official release date of December the 5th, alongside its first expansion, and the game will no longer be a free-to-play release. A Rift in Time is going to be the expansion that drops alongside its official release, and Gameloft made an official statement saying, as we look ahead to the official launch with the learnings we've gained from early access, we've made the decision to remain a paid game for the foreseeable future. This means we will not make the transition to be a free-to-play game when we leave early access on December the 5th. This choice ensures that Disney Dreamlight Valley will be able to be continuing to delivering on a premium gaming experience for all players. The game has been in early access for a while, and they have illustrated brand new additions for the game. Disney Dreamlight Valley, the base game, once it comes out, will be $39.99, and will also include 8,000 Moonstones, and then there will be a Gold Edition. That'll include 15,000 Moonstones, some in-game items, and you'll also get the expansion pass, and then you can get a Rift in Time standalone for $30 as well. Very interesting, because usually you would think that games, more often than not, go the route of being a pay-to-play release and then going free-to-play after they didn't resonate to an extreme degree. I look at a Knockout City that did exactly that, and probably going free-to-play was a little bit too late. It's different cases are going to be applicable to different games, or different styles of release are going to be applicable to different games. I don't know what studies that Gameloft did to decide, hey, we're just going to keep this a pay-to-play release. I honestly think that'll excite some people, but at the same time, if this game is going to be microtransaction heavy, and on top of that, it's going to have this $40 price tag or $70 for the Gold Edition, edition, you know, that is a little bit concerning, but ultimately we'll see how the microtransaction element is executed with the full release on December the 5th alongside a new expansion. Not really my kind of game, but I find the fact that they went to a pay-to-play release from a free-to-play release, or what was intended to be a free-to-play release. It's been pay-to-play in early access because you have to buy the Founders Pack and whatnot, but yeah, there you go with that. The showcase for the expansion will be on November the 1st. But that is going to do it for me. Again, some older classic PC titles are going to be shutting down their online services. Assassin's Creed Revelations, Ghost Recon Future Soldier, Heroes of Might and Magic 6, NCIS Rus, and Trials Evolution. Phantom Blade Executioners, a bit of an unfortunate update on that. Sorry to let you guys know. Looks like the Steam release won't be happening right away. And Disney Dreamlight Valley, no longer a free-to-play release. It will be pay-to-play once it sees its official release on December the 5th. That'll do it for me. Let me know all of your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.